Welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you've made it this far in the Let's Play, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, because I should have been saying that from like the beginning, at least at every chapter, but we're this late in the game now, and here we are. Today, we're going to be doing some side quest. Now, before we do the side quest, we're going to do a side quest to the side quest, which is Mount Bravinia here. This is what you're going to need for this map here, because we're going to get a very specific piece of equipment, a sword. Mustadio is our treasure hunter.
What is it?
We are putting +2 jump onto him, giving him a total of 5 jump. And he's also on a orator. That's not right. You need to switch him to chemist. Chemist has that intrinsic trait
I'll try my best
to be a treasure hunter. So you need a setup like this. Everything else, not that important. So make sure you have your treasure hunter and head into the map. Now, the item that we're looking for is the Materia Blade Plus. In the original version, just the normal Materia Blade is here. This is a really good sword now, because, oh, we got a behemoth there. That's dangerous. That's okay. We're bringing our A-team squad. We got 2 behemoths. We don't need to show the fight. I'm just going to show you exactly what to do to get the Materia Blade Plus, and then from there we will continue on with doing the side quest.
Ready.
Putting my entire squad in there, and let's get started.
Forward.
So with Mustadio there, because he is our chemist, he's going to be able to just jump straight up to the top of that mountain, and that's where the Materia Blade Plus is going to be. So let's just go ahead and skip everybody's turn, except for my dancer. Let's go ahead and keep our dancer dancing. Loved how good our dancer was last time, but right up to the top there. I guess you need 5 jump here, because you can see that we go from 10 to 4.5. So just get all the way up there. There we go.
I found.
Materia Blade Plus. Grab this now. I think this is a good opportunity to do this. You could have done this at the beginning of chapter 4, but we have it here now. So I'm going to cut, and then we're going to continue on with the video as normal. All right. Fight's done with. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Materia Blade real quick. Kind of see why it's so good here. So 16 attack power, that is the same as our defender that we picked up last episode. But in addition to that, it doesn't have as much of that parry stat either. But in addition to that, 4 attack power this blade adds. That's huge, especially for a character that we may or may not be getting very, very soon. So Materia Blade, excellent sword. Now this is a new item that they added to this edition of the game. On top of that, it's a regular sword, so it's not a knight sword. So somebody like a geomancer can use the Materia Blade, and that's really good. Now let's quickly start the episode just like we always do. Let's talk about our builds real quick. We're sticking with Samurai because we have a few more abilities that we want to get from Samurai. Really just the one, and I'm thinking actually we get Shin Hidorai and then Double Hand. I think that'll be good for Ramza here. And then I think we will settle on Knight Gallant for him as his, or Gallant Knight as his main job. But still in Samurai. And you also notice with Ramza here, he doesn't have as much JP as our generic soldiers. Biggest reason why, errands. Unique characters cannot go on errands, so our unique characters, our unique characters have so much more JP and so many more levels into these other jobs that it's really easy to build them out. But we're not grinding with Ramza. He's just kind of stuck with, like, I would say a natural progression of random encounters, but we're only level 35. Not that high for level, or for the last chapter here. Lettuce, staying the exact same. Absolutely just a powerhouse. I don't think we can get rid of her because of just how much damage she does. It would just hurt the team too much. Evangeline, same deal here. Kind of a backup healer and reser. Dancer, excellent. Mustadio here. Why we had him at Orator is because depending on, it doesn't matter which way we went with this episode. If we go to Fort Basilet or we do the side quest, we're going to pick up an elemental gun. And so Orators here, they can use guns, but they also get something like the Black Robes. Black Robes plus the Japamala here increases elemental damage as far as like fire, water, earth. This is going to add to our elemental gun as well. And then we're going to pair that with magic boost. Oof. Mustadio is about to become an absolute monster. But until then, he's just going to kind of stay into his same, I would just say, chemist role. But Orator here is actually pretty good. I don't think we need jump 2 anymore. We can just get him back to jump 2. We can just get him to movement 2. And then Agrias here, we have the bracers on her. We got enough gil for that. And then plus attack power that we picked up from Geomancer. So hers is Geomancer last episode. We got something out of it. We got attack boost there. That plus again bracers there. Ooh, her holy swords are gonna do so much damage. Can't wait. She's gonna be she also is gonna. We were just building out this super powerful team that's gonna give us a lot of flexibility. So I'm very excited for that. Now at the beginning of chapter 4. You could technically start the side quest, but it doesn't tell you where it's at. So, it starts at the Clockwork City down here. You go all the way down. You can avoid all the random encounters. This was always the pain in the ass in original, was trying to get down here, and there's just so many fights you would have to fight. But in the version, skip them, and we get a cutscene. So let's see what's going on down here.
So this is the device you mentioned?
The same. Unearthed just as digging began on Tunnel 57 a week past.
Now remember, Oresight reacts to the Magitech equipment down there. Airships. Machines.
I thought to disassemble it, but I haven't the slightest inkling of how to begin.
An iron sphere. What just happened?
Was it reacting to the Oresight?
This is a most peculiar symbol.
Oh, I don't remember that symbol off the top of my head. That's a zodiac. That's one of the zodiac signs. I only know Scorpio off the top of my head. And Leo, unless that is Leo. So now we have started the side quest. So that little indicator there is going to let us know where we need to go for the side quest. And we need to go to the mining city that's right under Lazalia there. So we head on over there. Skipping all the encounters. Go to the tavern.
Warm welcome. Of course.
And then it's under the
This
rumors
seems
here.
Interesting.
And then Ramza will proc a thing
Mayhap I
saying,
should
oh,
look into it.
let's check this out. So a haunted mine. And you could read through it, but we kind of get the gist of it if you just exit out of here, go to the next location, and now you get a cutscene.
Good day to you. Might I interest you in a drink?
Mayhap you might. Have you any milk?
Milk. This is a famous scene. Why does Ramza want milk? It's so weird.
I like you already. I've not had a customer order milk before. Yeah. You've seen your share of battle, have you not? Got that look about you.
You mean to say the stories were true? There are monsters in Golland.
Hordes of them, causing all sorts of trouble. They had to close the mines. Couldn't have come at a worse time with the war and all.
Times as these, knights are too busy slaying each other to deal with beasts.
The towns raised a call for hunters.
You can swing a sword, aye? There's coin to be had in this.
I care not for coin. I would go to aid the people in their plight.
A man of honor, are we? Few enough of those these days. If only Lord Barbeneth was still alive, he'd do something about it.
Always talking about Ramza's dad.
I was meaning to say, though, there's one among them no hunter can best.
A mean one, eh? What manner of beast?
A beast of legend, the Holy Dragon. They want it felled at any cost.
You mean to go?
Yes, at least to learn more. If there is aught I might do to help, then help I will.
That's the spirit. Gods be with you then.
If you leave the mines of Golland, would you not hire my sword to accompany you?
I do not believe we've made acquaintance.
I am Beowulf, a hunter. I pursue the holy dragon of which they speak.
We got
It
Beowulf,
has been
and
my
we also
purpose
got
for many a
Beowulf.
year. My knowledge of it would surely be a boon. What say you?
Be careful here. I don't know how many times I have accidentally clicked this first option here, and Beowulf will not come with you.
How much coin would buy your blade?
Such talk can be put aside for now. Let us make for Golland.
Beowulf, he's a great character. And he joins as a guest.
You'll not regret it.
Welcome to the party, pal. Now, before we go, I actually want to go into Outfitters here and get a few of these boots here, because I have that jump +1. Or I guess you could bring wing boots as well. But I think we'll just need these boots here, and I'm gonna grab like 2 of them. God, I do not have a lot of gil.
Are you happy? Thank you.
So poor.
May I come?
It's fine. So, just grab those just in case, but there is a section where it's a little bit of a puzzle and there's a huge height advantage you can get, or there's a part where you can jump over or onto something to essentially skip out on a huge like movement impairment. You'll know what I'm talking about when we get there. But we basically have a long dungeon here. Make sure you have Ramza or your thief ready to go. It's not in this fight, but I think it's that second fight, but we have 4 encounters that we need to go through. So kind of like probably this is the longest dungeon that we've had to do so far. And during this, there's going to be that elemental gun. And I think it's in the second fight. We could take Ramza with Thief now just to be safe, but I'm like 70% sure. So we got 2 positions here. Let's go ahead and move. Let's get Agrius in there. She's going to be doing so much damage. It's going to be great. I can't wait for that. Mustadia, let's get him on the high ground. Our Dancer, we want her kind of hidden away. And then a little bit of cover there for our Black Mage. Because height's not really an issue, or line of sight's also not an issue with a Black Mage. This is a fight where there's a lot of Chemist. And you start to realize why Chemist can be very good for your own party, but also just very annoying to deal with on their own. So we're going to move her just in the... which would be better, actually? You can see there's a bunch of like little cubbies that they're like hiding in. I think here... I don't think they'll actually go for her if we stick her in the corner here. Now Beowulf, let's take a look at him real quick. He's still using a broadsword? Jesus, Beowulf. His job there is Templar. Not to be confused with the Knights Templar. So it is different. But he has Spell Blade. Which essentially... we can't look at his... we can't look at the all the other jobs, but... He's like a knight that does mystic spells. But they're instant cast. They cost MP. And then he's got some unique things like Vengeance here. And Break. Well, no, Stone Effect, I think Mystics can do that. But Vengeance here is like a unique ability to him. His skill set here is amazing. Beowulf, I'm just rip the band-aid off now. Beowulf is one of my favorite characters in the game. He is absolutely busted. He might be better, in my opinion, than somebody like Agrius. I don't want to spoil all the characters right now, but he is an absolute monster. Love Beowulf. He's an absolute just powerhouse, and then he can just debuff the entire enemy field really easily. And also some of those sword moves, you can also like buff your allies. So we'll explain more about Beowulf a little bit later on, or we'll show those off. We also got Thundaja, which is the ultimate form of Thunder. We haven't shown that off yet. Let's go ahead and rip that on that guy over there. And then Ramza, you need to get... I don't think this map here, huge pain in the ass with the camera. But don't forget, you have the tactical view. Let's get him over there. And he's got he's dual wielding, so he's dead. Mustadio. Oh, I settled on Mustadio having the Chantage because he doesn't have a good... His bravery is not high enough to basically ensure that we're going to get that reaction. So Chantage there is going to keep him alive. Plus he's our chemist, so we're always going to have a way to revive our characters. Later on, one of you pointed out that Reflex from Ninja does not take bravery into account, and it bumps up all your evasion stats. That's a really good point out. So I'm glad y'all pointed that out, because I'm just one gamer and there's so many combinations in this game that just work. So that's what we're going to be doing with Mustadio later, a little bit later on, but he kind of suffers from the same problem of all the other unique characters where they just don't get as much JP as the generics because they're missing out on errands. Look at our girl there. 168 damage instantly. Love it. So, Agris is becoming, again, super big powerhouse. Oof. I just love the sound effects with that. Maybe didn't do as much. Oh, I'm going to take a shot at her. She's got mana shield, though. She's completely fine. Oh, they picked up a bow. So this is the other thing. They're just going to keep resin their allies. So you really just need to start picking them off. And then they have X potions. Lovely. Just keep healing each other. You can start to see why this fight is annoying. And they could just keep plinking you with their guns. So don't underestimate them. But luckily we can debuff a lot of them here with Evangeline. Now, we just want her to move, get your mana shield back, and chill there. You, on the other hand, this is a very notorious fight for like running out of mana because you're just casting so much on these guys because they keep getting back up that you're just going to run out of MP. That's why Mana Font here. Excellent. Now, Ramza, he really needs to get... We need to get him up top here. Can't hit them, but that's fine. We can just use Shout. And then slowly start buffing him. This one will leave asleep. And then we'll just start to weaken him. Let's get Mustadio just kind of in a position where he can see everybody. Pop. Dead again. Beowulf not gonna do a whole lot on his own at the moment. We're gonna have to be the ones that like kind of build him out to be, again, a really, really good character. Oof, almost enough. And she's actually fine right here. She's gonna be able to hit all three of these. Holy water, yeah, he's confused. X potions. A little bit of a drag here, a little bit of a drag. Also, there's not much story components with these quests. The last one, there's a little bit of story. So most of this we can just hold down the turbo feature and kind of like blitz by it. We got one dead, and they're not gonna be able to reach him. Now the second one here, can we just one-shot him? Yep. And then Ramza's up there now. So we got a lot more of these katana moves, these draw out abilities. This is a really good one here. Don't ask me to pronounce these katana names. But this one is excellent because it just gives you immediate shell and protect.
I shan't fail you.
This would have been an excellent way for me to open the fight with him. But I didn't. If I want his speed to be basically maxed out. Not maxed out, but really high speed. Have him go first.
Right then.
And then just give that to everybody that's close into formation. It's a really strong opener. But till then, let's just keep popping away at him. Mustadio is perfectly safe over there. Oh, she's gonna get a double kill here, isn't she? Pretty close. Stop. Stop.
So weak.
Oh. I know we've talked about Holy Knights and why they're so good, but now you're really starting to see why they are just a step above almost everything. Now we can pop this person, this last, or this chemist here, and we got one more up there that's confused and poisoned. Ramza can get up there. And you can see, okay, that's the range on the Ashura there. But then if we use... Oh no, we don't have one that has that range. Okay, maybe it's like the last one. Katanas that have like a little bit more range onto them. That's okay. We can just... So we can also do... I might as well show off the other ones here. This one can heal. Again, all these samurai katanas, they're based off of your magic. So another reason why doing Knight Gallant plus or draw out the samurai moveset here is because Knight Gallant Ramza is an excellent physical attack character, but also a magical attack character. So kind of fits his skill set really well. On top of just having metal, which is an amazing way to just buff yourself. Golden Needle. Alright, now he's not confused anymore. Beowulf really hasn't done anything, but believe me guys, he's really good. You know, let's just go for the kill. Maybe we'll get the KO. Not yet. You just keep dancing. Our permanent little debuffer over there. This fight's over. Okay, we can just have everybody wait. Now the second fight, give Ramza steel. Bingo bongo. I love how we're like, because these are like other bounty hunters, right? We're just tearing through them. Good job, Lettuce. Even though I think Agrius was the better one there. Right on to the next fight. Another reason why I made sure you to pick out those boots, they have the jump, is because you don't want to get to the last encounter where we're going to use those boots potentially, and then realize, oh man, I have no way to like jump up here. And then you have to go all the way out of the dungeon and start all over. That would stink. Okay, it is this fight. So let's go to Steel instead. And that's about it. Yeah, I like that. Let's also bring in Robert here, because he's seen some new things here. So he has teleport as his movement ability. We also went with attack boost and then mana shield and martial arts. So we're not using mana font, but we have martial arts there, which is chakra, so we can get back health and our MP. Really, really strong combination there. We're gonna be super quick and just shredding everything. Damon, I don't think we want to use him just yet. Maybe the next fight we'll bring out Damon, but
as you wish.
Bring out Agrius. We're gonna bring out Mustadio, and we will bring out our dancer. Ready. So we're not bringing Lettuce this time around. She's taking a break. She's kind of been the staple generic soldier this entire time. So I think it's that one right in the middle there. I think he has the glacier gun. There it is. That's our target right there. We want that gun. And then that's going to make Mustadio probably hit as hard as Agrius. Or pretty close. I don't know. We'll have to see how much we can bump up those numbers. So teleport has a chance to fail depending on how far you go. You need to be careful of that. So we don't want to go too far. But we can just go right in front of this thief. Oh, look at that distance. And then we're doing, if we can get both of these off. Oh, what an opener there. Really strong. And then we'll just dance. Forbidden Waltz is probably the safest and the best just because of those status ailments. But let's do, or Forbidden Dance, let's do Last Waltz here. And this will lower everybody's CT to 0. Effectively like stalling them. A regular potion, it's not going to be good enough. Now Ramza, we just need to make sure he gets up here and starts stealing from that chemist over there. But there's that behemoth. We also need to watch it. Oh, no. Wait. Let's go back. Ah. I should have set him up in the middle. Because I could give everybody Shell and Protect. But I'll just give it to Agrius and him. We literally just talked about that. Okay. So, let's get Mustadio up here. We're on like the way low ground. Which is kind of unfortunate. But everybody's going to come to us. And we can plant Mustadio there. Beowulf still hasn't shown off he's doing anything. But that's fine. He is... Oh, no. Okay, Gore. I think this has a chance to do more damage than what it says. Or at least it has a high chance to crit. Or something with it where it's like it can one-shot you. Agrius, on the other hand, you need to start just chunking away this big boy here. Ah. Kind of see how the glacial gun works here. Or magic guns in general. So they will shoot. And then they basically cast the tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. I don't know if they can cast a tier 4 version. Maybe they can. But they use that spell. So the glacier gun, obviously ice. So it's going to do like ice 2, ice. I don't actually know what the ice abilities are all called because in the original version it's just ice 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And in this one they changed the actual like words at the end to make it sound more fancy. We don't have any throws with Robert here. We just have chakra as well. So we actually need to back up to let that the behemoth out there or in the back there out. Let's see if we can get it out. I want to get up to that thief. We can just start slowly making our way up there and just wait. So he's out.
No, you don't.
Good block there. And you, let's start getting that gun. 30% chance. Not that great. We're probably gonna have to take a few attempts at it. And I want to start plinking away with the behemoth down here. Where are you going? No. Oh. Beowulf should not be attacking with this sword. I'll tell you that much. Because he's pathetic with his physical damage right now. It's really not what he's meant to do. He can do damage. Don't get that twisted. But you have to build him out to do damage, but it's not that hard. This is probably a safe teleport, and the next turn will be upon him. Ninjas have really good mobility in general, but they'll still fail. So we just kind of want to be very safe. Oh, 208 damage that just did from a gun. We need some of these to proc. Come on now. And we don't want Ustadio. Too close to that behemoth there. Thief over there. It's not a problem. This should take care of the thief. Pop. Very close. We need your gun, sir. Oh, we can't steal from you because you're literally on a horrible angle there. That's okay. We can go ahead and just heal ourselves. That's a nice little heal. We haven't had a sword break yet. That's the main thing I kind of like roll my eyes at with Samurai when you get like back-to-back sword breaks. Because I can just see the guild draining out of my my wallet. Let's get this behemoth down because he's a heavy hitter. Oh, so close. If anybody just sneezes on him, he's gonna die. I wonder if we can actually move. No, we'll hit Ramza. I'm thinking about using Divine Ruination, but it's a line attack that would hit Ramza. That's not the play. See if we can just get the KO. Not a big deal because next turn somebody can just take him out. This thief. See you later. Move back down here. And then I wonder... No, we're not going to be able to get an angle on the other one. We'll just keep plinking away at that one. I think Beowulf can go down. And he won't crystallize. He has Mana Shield, by the way. Not intrinsically, but he starts with it, which is really good. We need to get up there to heal our ninja. Or we just steal this stupid gun. 30%. Got it. Sweet. Ustadio is going to be so very happy. Ah, not good there, Dancer. I'll bolt. They're dead. This is basically wrapped up. We still need to... How far away are we? We need to get higher ground. You, I think, will change up your dance. I don't know if she's gotten the last waltz off. If she has, I haven't noticed. We'll just change it to the slow dance for now. It doesn't really matter at this point. 2 hits there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Up. Auto potion, huh? Nope, I don't need you coming this way. Okay, so we got -1 speed on him. Start slowing him down. Get right here. All right, next turn we'll be able to definitely get our ninja up. I should have just shot my gun. But we do have Agrius here who can raise 100%. And then let's just take out this last stupid chemist. I'm trying to think of a fight after this. That's when I always forget what's going on in it. But I don't think there's anything that we want to steal. We should be fine. Just auto potion. We should be fine to steal or take steel off and put metal back on. There we go. But you can see Robert there, absolute glass cannon. So we could build in reflex with him or Shin Hadouai to help protect him a little bit better. It's third fight. I'm trying to remember. We're obviously just gonna go in. Let's see what the terrain is. That might help jog my memory. Oh yes. There's nothing to steal here. Let's make sure we get Ramza. Let's give you back your medal. Everything else you have here is good. Yeah, okay. And then let's get Ustadio.
My turn, is it?
Because let's take the black robe off of Lettuce. We're not gonna bring Lettuce here. He has Chantage. But let's really bump up his damage. Now, when it comes to these elemental weapons, You would think that something, I don't have anything for example, but like the Wizard's Cap, it gives you +1 to like your magic attack. That does not synergize with these elemental weapons. So just know that if anything is actually giving you plus anything to that magical stat up there, it doesn't add to the glacial guns. Only things like this here, which specifically says it bumps up your elemental damage, both of these items, those are what works in addition to magic boost here. Magic boost is a weird one because increases units' magical attack power. That's exactly what those items bump up, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, those items don't work with the gun, but this support trait does. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I think we're good there. He's gonna do a lot of damage. I'm ready to show that off and show why guns are just so good. Agrius, you can go here.
As you wish.
And then we'll take Robert again.
Front.
And then obviously, yeah, our dancer.
I shall do my best.
I think it's just more chemist and behemoths here. Oh, dragons. Never mind. Ooh, there's a pig. Pig alert. So, third pig potentially in the playthrough right now. I forgot all about the pig here. If you don't have a pig, maybe grab a pig. We're not using the chantage that you get from pigs yet, but there will be a point. If you missed it, there's a pig right here. Super easy to recruit. Had a pretty good evasion there. Dance. Which dance should we do? Those dragons are dangerous. But we're hunting a unique dragon. Because there's like the ice dragon, the fire dragon, and then there's like an earth, like basic dragon, the green dragon. But we're hunting a holy dragon. Which is a whole different animal. They do a lot of physical attack, those dragons, but they also have their magical breath. Let's just go ahead and lower their speed. Actually, no. Forbidden Dance is just the best. There's not too much, like, I would say, animation difference between the dances, other than, like, the music and then, like, a little bit of the color, but they do, like, the same animation, so not really something I feel like we need to show off. Now, open up with everybody around me. Shell and Protect. Now we're getting in the samurai groove. Mustadio here. Now, funnily enough, these blue dragons, they will absorb ice elemental, which is the gun we have, so we can't shoot them. Oh, check it out. Now, this is just that 217 is the lowest amount of damage it'll do, because if this procs a higher tier of ice, it'll do even more damage. Oh, so much damage, guys. See that? Oh,
You got me. Forward.
that's what we like to see. That's why elemental guns are crazy good. Whew. Ice breath, that does a lot of damage. Let's get him out of there. Or else he might die. But yes. That's why you want to steal these guns as often as possible. There's going to be a few of them in the playthrough. Her healing is just... We're not using her to heal, but that's just not a great heal amount. She'll wait. That's fine. Let their chemist heal. The pig's not even a big deal, but we're just gonna get him off the map. Come on, dancer. Alright, slow. That'll do. Now Robert, he's in deep water because he has his mana shield there, but his mana shield's broken. He needs to be careful. And also, this dragon can punch back. It'll counter. Oof, we evaded it. Good job. And we can't shoot this guy because he'll heal for that amount. We need to get him out of here. Let's just get him the high ground actually, so we can help out with that chemist. Heal ourselves with X potion. Full health. Left my back exposed. That wasn't too bright. Close off his way to get to Mustadio. Oh, they're dead anyways. Alright, good focus fire. Him on the other hand, we could move back and we could use Chakra to get our MP back up. Or we could go in for the kill with the chemist. Let's just play safe for right now. I want to get a distance away that the dragon can't get us. Oh, look at that teleport distance. Love it. So, now his mana shield's back up. He's safe. I'm just gonna heal them. All right, fair enough. Let's check those guys real quick, because I want to make sure they don't have an elemental gun. Poison, poison, blind, or blind, poison, poison.
My turn.
Blind, poison, poison. No. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Yeah, so I think we got the only elemental gun here, which is good. Now we can use one of our ton of abilities.
Try this.
Those are fun. But again, you really got to build into the magic attack power to have them do a bunch of damage. I think that's just the regular attack there. This is regular ice one. Go ahead and finish them off with Agrius there. Perfect. Now we just have this dragon. Now even if we hit this dragon and they counter back at us, well, first off, they're dead because we just do so much damage. Nice. Okay. This next fight. This is one of those fights where it can end and you feel like you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything wrong. Be careful. That's why we're going to try to set it up so we have the greatest chance at success and RNG just doesn't screw us. What do we need to do for that though? Ramza would be the best option to get him in there early. Let's put the boots on him. And then I kind of want to give him mana shield just to make sure, just to be careful here. Mustadia, yes. We want him to also be able to get in there really quick. We'll give him jump 2. That should be plenty. And plus he has item. But he's not throwing it. I wonder if we should put throw item on him just in case. We're going with a lot of survivability. And then, or not survivability, the ability to heal somebody else. Agrius here also. These bracers are not going to help her. This is a movement heavy map. I think she'll be fine with this. And then Robert can teleport. We can bring Robert or we can bring Damon. Let's bring Damon. And he has teleport. We might want to even change out. Ooh, Evangeline, do we bring you? I think we do because she can debuff from the back line. That can be an absolute lifesaver. Lettuce, I don't think you're going. But speed is also a component to this fight as well. Robert would be technically better, but we have a lot of speed. Let's just see how this plays out first, because I want to use Damon. Take a look at the map here. So, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to movement in this encounter. This cliffside here. Okay, so we need to jump 4 to get up there. Okay, he is 4. But I don't think we want Ramza in front. First off, Evangeline, we could put you all the way in the back.
I shall do my best.
I think we want Agrius in front because she has white magic, but she's not really meant for that right now. I mean, she's not really built into doing a lot of like white magic healing. Let's put her here.
My turn, is it?
Oh, I only get 4 people. Shoot. I'm not super confident in this party. This might be one that we have to keep retrying and retooling. His jump is 5, he's good. Her jump is 4, she's good. Because we're gonna want to get up here, like I'm talking about in the first couple turns. All right, let's see what happens.
Forward.
What good to you, this stone? Surrender it. Your life it may buy.
Ah, this dragon has an aura sight.
Reis, at last I found you. As I live and breathe, I will let no harm befall you.
So all those hunters were coming to take out the holy dragon, Beowulf here. He's going to save the dragon. The dragon's name is Reis. Which means we have to protect the dragon. And as you can see, there's a lot of nasty enemies that surround that dragon. That demon, for one, is a heavy hitter. What can we get off that's going to be useful? You know what? I think Dancer might not be the greatest move here. We're going to do... We'll do Forbidden Dance. Just hope to God we get some really good elemental procs. Now, Dragon's there. Holy Dragon. Cooks. Does a lot of damage. Problem is, they're surrounded by a bunch of enemies. And we need to help kill them. 170. I don't think I can hit anybody else. Let's just pop him. Beowulf, you're never going to make it there, brother. You're never going to make it in time. See, even Ramza here, not in the best position. You can kill him with one of these sword abilities. Let's do that. Damage on both of them. Get Agrius up there. Also, this is a great fight for your camera. It's gonna be fighting your camera a lot for this one. I'm wondering if I go here. I can't hit him with like something like Hollow Bolt, and I think Divine Ruination would hit both of them, which kind of defeats the purpose of trying to protect the damn thing. We'll go here. Holy Sword. Trying to see if we can get just a one-shot here. This is our best option. He's the problem right there. The Giga Flare. 109, not a big deal. Oh, he's gonna go all the way to my Dancer. Oh no. Oh, good, miss. Okay. But the problem is everybody might target the dragon like this. Okay, good. So by that, we just need to make sure that that dragon is safe by the next time the demon gets his turn, because 2 Giga Flares plus 1 melee hit, that's the fight. Sleep, confusion, perfect. And then the stupid AI, I need you to run towards the party, not away. Damn it. And then, yeah, see, this is why we brought multiple characters that could heal, or at least try to protect the thing, because I'm out of range here, which is not great. Oh. Hell yes. We got a great proc with Toad. This fight's in the bag. I didn't even see the Toad, or at least it didn't. I was thinking about how we're going to get up here and heal this stupid dragon, but now I don't need to worry about that as much. Still need to be careful though. Every little bit helps. Agrius, just go in there. Whew. There's a couple fights in this game where you get a little nervous. This is definitely one of them. That's fine. That guy's a nuisance, by the way. He will stone your characters. Slow. Good. Dancer coming in huge. Mega helpful. And then, again, that dragon does a shit ton of damage. Mustadio. Beautiful Mustadio. Absolute just gunner now. And then Ramza, you did good too. Everybody, just firm handshakes all around. We got a little bit lucky on this one. But even if we didn't get lucky, I think we had enough healers. Because it just every little bit helps with this dragon fight. There we go. But if RNG doesn't work out in your favor, because anything can crit that dragon too, and that'll end the fight. Just keep plugging at it. Just make sure you have that movement ability to get your allies over that on top of the walkway there.
Ramza. I could not have saved Reis without you.
Then we have found the dragon you sought.
A companion more dear to me than life itself.
This dude's got a thing for the dragon.
Mere words can be no fitting thanks. You have sought this stone, yes?
But how?
Let us just say, I have my own debts to settle, as have you.
So we know that those Orsite has been spread around Ivalice for a while now. I think it was Avalia who said that the crown had one. Some important families might have had one, kind of as a jewel, a sign of prestige, something like that. So Not too wild that somebody like maybe Beowulf here, where we don't know exactly his backstory, but he seems like a pretty upstanding, like he's a fancy looking knight, right? So, or knight, so he's somebody who probably has some sort of reputation, or had.
Who are you?
No enemy of yours. This I swear on Reis's life. If you permit it, I would lend my sword and shield to your cause. What say you?
I'm aboard, Beowulf.
One cannot have too many comrades. I would be glad to count you among mine. Come, let us quit these darkened halls.
Yeah, this place sucks. So we get Beowulf and we get Reis
I will
here.
be of use to you, I swear.
Now, Reis, again, she's a unique dragon. I don't think she's gonna lay eggs in our party roster, kind of like a chocobo would do. But the side quest isn't over. But let's take a look at Beowulf real quick.
Yes.
Move me down here. We're getting rid of this broadsword. We're giving him the Materia Blade. All of Beowulf's abilities here. These are all based off of his magic stat, faith. So those are the two things you want to build it into for Beowulf. It's pretty low bravery. We want to fix that because him having low bravery does nothing for him. But a lot of these abilities are really good. Some of the obviously really good ones here. Chicken. This is fantastic. Confuse. Dispel. Or disable. We also have dispel. That one's okay. Sleep, break. All these like later ones down the list here. Really strong. Not that much MP to invest in. But something like doubt here. It gives you that atheist effect. Or status effect. Where anything magical will not affect you. So, for example, say you have somebody who, like Damon, doing a really long aim ability. And then there's a black mage that comes in and targets him that's going to one-shot him. But Beowulf is in between their turns. In between when he's going to finish casting on Damon in this example. You go up to Damon and you cast doubt on him and make him an atheist. That spell, when it goes off, will then do 0 damage. So this isn't just like an offensive tool. This can be a defensive tool as well. I just don't really ever see people talk about the atheist status effect and how it can be used to help out your team. But really, really strong. A lot of options with Beowulf here. This is what makes him an absolute powerhouse. And then Vengeance here, depending on his health. So the lower his health is, that difference is how much damage you will do with Vengeance. So giving Beowulf here the Chantage, not a bad idea. Send Beowulf in, let him get killed. When he re-raises, he'll have a little bit of health, use Vengeance, and that'll do a chunk, like a huge chunk of damage, because depending on how much max HP he has. So you can build him that way as well. Fantastic character. I can't wait to just add him to the party. We are getting to the point where these unique characters are so good that you might want to start trading them in for your generics. Now, we are always going to keep a generic in our party, just because we have our own story with him. But Beowulf here, he's going to start working into the rotation, and I think we'll. I wonder if we'll set like a three unique character limit to our roster, and then fill out the rest with generics. So three uniques. Ramza's always going to be there, but then bring 2 generics. Or maybe just 1 generic. I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel about that one. Let's go ahead and head back down here. See what the side quest has to do with us, because it's not done yet.
Will the stone truly bring the sphere to life? You saw as much, did you not? I know not the how of it, but I'm confident it'll work. You were right. It stirs.
It's a golem. It looks like almost like Alphonse from Full
Is that
Metal
all?
Alchemy.
It must no longer be operational. Hey!
Reinitialization complete. Verifying actuator status. All systems normal.
Kind of sounds like him too. In all my years of playing Tactics, the construct here I had never imagined its voice sounding like this.
What is your command, Master?
By the gods, the machine speaks!
Awaiting your command, Master.
Give it a command, Ramza.
Me? Must I? Mayhap you could...
What are you talking about? Your stone brought the thing to life. You're its master.
Very well. Dance!
Oh, for the love of the gods.
What would you have it do?
It's dancing.
Now, for you Final Fantasy XIV players, there is the Return to Ivalice Alliance raid, and you fight a construct. After the raid is complete, if you go back to the construct's boss arena, the construct will be dancing. That raid is referring to this scene here of the construct dancing.
I wonder how powerful this thing is.
I am very strong.
Well, then... dispose of Mustadio.
What?
Oh no! Phoenix Down! Where is the Phoenix Down?
Tactics does not have much humor in it. It's very deep, a lot of heavy material that we're dealing with all the time. This is one of the moments of like humor and comedy. There's like only like two comedic scenes in this game. This is one of them. It's pretty funny. But we get Construct 8 here.
Service commenced.
So again, we're starting to fill out with like a lot of unique characters. Now, Construct here. Go ahead and talk about him. No equipment, but comes with task. And all of these abilities here, they're pretty strong. And the Construct has like, treat him like a monster almost. High HP, really beefy. And these abilities here that he uses, all of them are pretty strong. But they come at a cost of doing some damage to the Construct at the same time. You kind of need to keep your Construct healed, but just know, very powerful. I don't think we're probably going to be using Construct here. I used to love Construct as a kid, but I like building out our other unique characters. Like I like the customization with him, and with him he's stuck with his task set here. But still, really good character. You can also walk on top of him. You can get on top of him to get to higher locations, but we don't really need that because our jump is really good. But I think that is it for the side quest right now. Once we progress further in the main story here, more side quests will become available, and I think it'll let us know with the blue indication, that little blue icon. And remember, you could do the side quests as soon as you get to chapter 4, so you didn't need to wait till we got to this point. You could have done it right off the bat, but I wanted us to get a little bit into the story, kind of give us some direction, and then maybe jump into the side quests. But for right now, side quest is done, and then next episode, we need to head to Fort Besselet here, because this is where the Order of the Southern Sky and the Northern Sky are essentially throwing both of their armies at, and it's going to be maybe the battle that ends the war, because both of them at home are worn down, they're running out of supplies, desertion, they need to end this war, and so this may be the final battle for that. But anyways, y'all, if you made it this far, thank you very much. A little bit of a shorter episode. I say shorter episode, but runtime here is 51 minutes. But we could have made it even longer by doing this leg of the story. But that would be like a 2 hour, because there's a lot of fights and story that happen with this next bit. So I will see you guys then. That's all. Peace and take care.